excited to be here with all of you uniting our two families. Many of you have traveled a long, long way to be here, so we really appreciate that you're able to join us for this evening.
All of you have helped make Katie and me who we are, both individually and as a couple.
Along the way, you've given sage advice and enjoyed hearing about all of our adventures and have made each of us feel like part of the other's family long before today. Thank you so much for celebrating with us tonight and for all of the support you've given us along the way. We're excited for life together as Mr. and Mrs. Gallagher.
Katie, it's a privilege for us to be sharing this incredible and special day with all of you. For you see, Assumption Parish was the parish of the Gallagher family, where the childhood versions of Kyle, his sister Aggie, and his brother Neil would attend Mass each Sunday. Their cousin Tommy, i.e. me, would often, like sometimes every other weekend often, spend the night during those grade school and high school years. And I would have the privilege of attending Mass here with them on those select Sundays. We had several traditions when we came into this church. First of all, we piled into the van, and that was probably not the easiest experience for Aunt Lori and Uncle Charlie. While our behavior in church was ruled by these inside jokes that were not always the most appropriate, this church, Assumption Parish, always made us feel comfortable. It was a place where we instinctively felt love. It was a certain type of home. Kyle's parents, my Uncle Charlie and my Aunt Lori, they loved their kids through the messiness of life, including on those Sunday mornings. Katie's parents, Tim and Joanne, clearly loved their kids as well. And my guess is that every once in a while when they went to church here at Assumption as well, it wasn't always such an easy feat to be here either. What a gift that they instilled that in their children and continue to show great love. I hope any of your future children, I pray that they will be cousins like we were growing up, more like brothers and sisters. I hope they then attend Sunday Mass together, all of you, even if it is difficult for the parents to get everybody in the van and here at the church. I hope at Mass they pray, they listen, and they discern the will of God while they are there. But I also hope that they feel at home enough in the church as the Lord delights in the joy of their inside jokes. And I hope that in 25 years, I'll be at some family gathering and I'll overhear them, these kids, as they are laughing and reminiscing about how much fun they had growing up together.
So Katie joined the Terrelac Fire Department in 2020, but the truth is, Katie's always been putting out fires. During high school, Katie decided to do a science fair project, almost on a whim, about her twin sister, Amy. And to no one's surprise, she ended up a regional finalist. Then Katie went to Stanford, and we were all very proud of her. After graduating, Katie got a job at Meta, where she still is. But if you've gleaned anything from the speech, you'll know that wasn't enough for Katie. That's when she joined the fire department at Terrelac. And ladies and gentlemen, she is without question the only person I've ever heard of who's a programmer by trade and a firefighter by hobby. And with all these accomplishments and all this energy, you might ask, just as we did, who the hell is she gonna find who can keep up with her? Let's just say Kyle passed the test. Katie, we're all so glad you found someone who makes you happy, who can keep up with you, and who can hang in there with the rest of our crazy family. We love you both. Everyone, let's raise our glasses. Congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Kyle and Katie Gallagher.
I, Kyle, take you, Katie, to be my wife. I promise to be faithful to you. In good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love you and to honor you all the days of my life.
I, Katie, take you, Kyle, to be my husband. I promise to be faithful to you, in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love you and to honor you all the days of my life.
I now introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Kyle and Katie Gallagher.
To all of our family and friends here with us, welcome, and thank you for sharing this special occasion with the Hufker and Gallagher families. A special thanks to those of you who traveled great distances to be here. We're celebrating the marriage of two very special people, Katie and Kyle. I believe these two were put on this earth by God to be together. And to the Gallagher family, on behalf of the Hufker family, we look forward to becoming one united family resulting from this marriage. In the future, we'll share many celebrations together. We become one united family. And as you know, if it's united, it's fresh.
First off, I just wanted to say, Katie, you look absolutely beautiful. And Kyle, you're a very lucky guy. I'm going to do the good, the bad, and the ugly of our beloved Kyle Gallagher. For the good, the laundry list of items. Kyle, you're successful, you're smart, you're good looking, you're kind, you're caring. Now on to the bad. And Katie, this is at your expense, and I apologize. Kyle is going to tease, torment, poke fun, razz you 24/7 throughout your lives. And everybody brace yourself, this is going to be bad. Kyle and I like to play video games quite often, and we were losing to a team that we usually beat. Kyle had the audacity to say, "Damn it," he slapped his knee. The moral here is that there's not many ugly sides to Kyle. I was digging deep. There's not much dirt there, I'll be honest. I love you both, and I think you guys have a great future ahead of you. Cannot wait to see how it unfolds. Here's to Kyle and Katie.
in some ways, a dad will always feel like the new man in his daughter's life is killing his little girl. On the other hand, it's kind of refreshing to be able to sleep in every once in a while on vacation, especially if you know your little girl is being taken care of by someone you trust. I can't think of anybody I trust more than you. Amy, I'm fine. Join me in looking forward to all the wonderful things Katie and Kyle have in store for their life together. They are two special people who are now committed to each other, and we all love them both. So now let's raise our glass for a toast. When children find true love, parents find true joy. Here's to your joy and ours from this day forward. Cheers.